Hello, back to the Black Channel. Yeah, I just heard about the cop that got killed by, I'm gonna say another cop, or cops, or maybe even the whole department was in on it, but I guess it was about this detective that was going to um, testify against 8 other police officers slash detectives in some kind of racketeering, drug smuggling court case. He ended up dying a day before he was doing court. That's what I hear. So it just turns, right back to what I was saying before. When you have, a corrupt system, and not that I mentioned this in another video, so I'll mention it in this one. I mean, it's with the whole plot of a new world order. Okay, the new world order is sustainable living, but not sustainable for us, sustainable for, the elite, supposedly elite. And that just takes me right back to all the things that I've learned and researched, and the Rothschild, might as well just call them the Rothschild family. The Rockefeller and the Rothschild family. I mean, they're pretty much what runs this world right now, because they're the richest families in the world. Next to the J.P. Morgan family, next to the no, I had it, I lost it. But yeah, I mean, let me put it this way, you know, yeah, I'm sure you've all heard the story about, Henry Ford. I think it's Henry Ford, the guy that built the cars. Ford Motors, right? Well, it was just an average guy that came up with an idea how to make a car more affordable for the not so luxurious people, the commoners of the country, and he found a way to manufacture, on a assembly line, so, just like with Nikola Tesla, he came up with free energy. So, I mean, and then they go and they either have these people, killed, or they buy them out, or they stop funding these people, which is such the case as, Tesla, Nikola Tesla. And, he ended up in poverty because they stopped funding him, and he sunk, his life into what he was doing. Same thing with Ford. Ford got bought out, though. Okay, he took the money and ran. I believe it was, back then it was $5 million or $10 million. And then he got out. And, the Rockefellers, well, I mean, they were the people in the steel, not the steel, the oil. Rockefeller was, no, yeah, it was the oil. And the Morgan family was into steel, and the Rothschilds were the bank. And, and Adam Weishaupt. I don't know, it's some fucking German ass name. I can't never say his name right. But yeah, it's just crazy, and just, I think it was last night. I'm pretty sure it was last night or the night before. I was watching a video on a New Hampshire, I want to say attorney, okay, who had his life pretty much threatened 3 times, but it takes you right back to, to all this corruption. And he proved without a doubt, and I watched this video too, it was like an hour long. I forget the name of it, but I'm sure if you punch in something like, corruption in New Hampshire court or something like that, I mean, I'm sure it'll pop up. It'll be some fat guy. But, against this young defense attorney, with the guy that tried to kill this guy, and, the judge was in on it, and he said he sent his stuff to the FBI and the CIA and everything else. I mean, he's got a boatload of stuff on people that tried to kill him. I mean, people that worked for him were in on it, and it was crazy, so that thing that goes right back to this detective that, was killed. I don't know when he was killed. I would say earlier this week. In order for, it must have been at least a day or two ago in order for it to hit the news. So, I didn't see it on the news. I saw it on another YouTuber's page, and I had to comment on it, because it just, you look around you, and you look at everything, and you can see how it's being run, and you can see the falsehoods being told to everybody. I mean, if you really watch the news, and I mean watch it, don't just listen to what they're saying. I mean, hear what they're saying, watch what they're doing, and break it down, because and you'll see it, man. You will. I mean, just record it. Record one news session, and you'll play it. Pause, play, and you'll see a bunch of stuff, man. I'm telling you. And it's not right. It's not right. And for those who are going to be watching this channel for the first time, it is called the Black Channel because it is a black screen. Okay? I don't have my cameras on. So, sorry. But I would rather just be heard than seen, so it's my voice that counts, not my face. So, and thus the Black Channel, because you see a black screen. I should have called it the Black Screen Channel, but hey, Black Channel just kind of came in my head, and I was afraid. Maybe I'll change it one day, I don't know. But, so anyway, yeah, I mean, it's crazy, and the way they taped up the crime scene was just kind of fucking stupid, I thought. I mean, they got the middle of the street with a little square taped off, and then they got, as they go down the street, they're taping off areas of people's backyards and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, really? Did this guy run when he got shot? I mean, I don't know. And here's the sick part. He got shot with his own gun. So, he did have a partner, and I'm saying, well, if he had a partner, then the partner was in on it. There's just no other way. I'm not saying the partner killed him, I'm saying he was in on it. Okay, they're all in on it. Then you'll never hear much. I mean, you'll hear about this story for a couple days, on mainstream media, and then it'll be dropped, and you'll forget all about it, and nobody will, catch whoever actually shot the guy. Which, if you want to know who shot the guy, look directly into the police department. Thus the Baltimore Police Department. Okay, so I'm not saying that all cops are corrupt. I'm just saying there are some that, have been and always will be. So, like I say before, I don't have much time on these videos, so I try to put in as much info as I can and cram it into the time I got. I got about roughly 4 minutes left, probably somewhere around there. So, yeah. corruption is the name of the game, you know, especially when you know, the New World Order is concerned, you know. And for those of you that don't know about the New World Order, I suggest you look it up. I sure as hell don't have, you know, that much time on these videos to try and explain it. But definitely look it up. And, you know, again, I want to give a shout out to Stranger Than Fiction News with Ron Johnson. So, I mean, he's doing a bang-up job. You go check out his channel. Okay, if you really want some details, he's got videos and clips and stuff. So, most definitely, and you know, definitely like and share this audio. I'm gonna say an audio because it's not a video. It's just, you know, my voice. But yeah, definitely share it with you know, people you know. So you'll find it very, very stunning at what's going on in your world. It's not mine anymore. This isn't the world I knew. This isn't the world I was indoctrinated in. So, I mean, when your eyes are open, they're open. They never close after. And do prepare to take in a huge amount of information. So, with that, I bid farewell until the next video. Remember, like and share. If you subscribe, you subscribe. Just like and share. All right, God bless.